I can't tell you how many videos I slaughtered already today. Weaver, John C. Roseman, California. Yeah. Like, dislike, comment, don't comment, but view the thing anyway and make your own disgusting remarks anyway. Pass off the information to people that you got a lunatic that you're watching over here, and you're wondering why in God's name you're doing that in the first place. There could have been other better things on YouTube, but no, you had to be crazy enough to watch this psychopath here. Well, the psychopath has got a hell of a lot of stuff to say at this point over here. And you folks are going to be having a hell of a time trying to listen to all this damn psycho bullshit. See, I'm not going to hold anything back regarding my damn language or regarding whatever I'm saying or doing at this point, because I'm getting sick and tired of all this stuff. I mean, higgly-piggly doing all of this tap dancing routine, trying to keep it nice, polite, trying to keep it nice, calm, and civil. Fuck you. But be realistic at this point over here, okay? I mean, yeah, they like to get views. I've seen a lot of people doing YouTubes these days. They're trying to get likes like crazy, so they're trying to be upbeat and entertainment and trying to be informative. And then you got an asshole like me on here. And I'm not holding it back at this point over here. I'm not here to insult the living crap out of you. I'm just here to say what the hell's on my mind at this point over here. And if people don't like it, that's fine. I'm on my own little soapbox over here, talking to my own little self at this point over here. And if people want to see the madness of me, be my guest. Because I feel like I'm already going mad in this world as it is. I mean, we've got so much chaos and confusion happening for God knows how many centuries at this point over here. Sometimes I'm wondering if we're coming to the cumulative pinnacle of everything these days. We have a current election coming up that's driving people left and right. We've got political statements pumping out every microsecond. You gotta love social media covering everything else, and then the news media trying to cover everything else, and then covering all the social media tweets and Instagrams and God knows what else we got out there. And make sure people are up to speed. And then we got social media trying to copy, paste, share this, share that, share. Oh my God. An anniversary of 19 years of a tragedy. And I already made a video about this one a while ago. I just hadn't got the damn thing posted, and I'll be posting this thing in about a day or two. Because at this point, I'm still trying to focus on my own little needs instead of trying to focus on everybody else's fear and terror right now. I've got schoolwork to take care of, and that's enough for me right now as it is. But for me, mourning people after 19 years of being reminded of what happened, it's like, I don't want to forget, but I sure as hell don't want to be constantly inundated about his, and being reminded of who I should hate and who I should not hate at this point over here. We got the perpetrators. The perpetrators are dead. We got the leader of the son of a bitch. He's dead. We got most of the parties dead already. But the problem is we can't let our dead rest at this point over here. And in the other video I have, I was pretty damn cynical about this damn Patriots Day, and I still am. I'm cynical about a hell of a lot of things these days, and why not? It's a major depressing time in our life right now. Especially me. I don't know about your depression level over there, but I've got enough depression right now as it is. That's going to kill me one of these here days. A lot of things that I am not allowed to say or do, and a lot of things I'm saying and doing anyway. And, you know, sometimes I don't like pissing off other people at this point over here, especially when I got my own strong-ass opinions over here. And it upsets a hell of a lot of people that this particular libturd or libtard, as people would call me in Roseman, they freak out because I've got different opinions on what should and should not be said. Now, somebody keeps saying about the term America versus America. That really pisses me off. Because now I'm dealing with an ignorant, sorry son of a bitch who doesn't care about his own damn past, his own history, his own legacy, or his future at this point over here. No, he's got to be a particular smartass, and it's usually the guys doing this, and not the women. I've noticed that on a few social media pages that I peruse from time to time. And when they start making a big deal about MAGA this, MAGA that, and then America, 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 I'm like, I want to get a gong, I want to put it over their head, and I want to hit the damn thing and make sure that sense is getting rung in through their ears. And just tell them through their own clouded hearing, it's supposed to be America. It's like insulting the people who've actually passed away 19 years ago. And how many times are we going to keep going over this? As much as the times it's going to be needed. Because since when have we done this for World War II? For December 7th, 1941. And yet we've had less and less survivors surviving these days, going back over to Pearl Harbor, until there's going to be no more. And that's going to be sad right there. That's going to be real sad. It's going to be the same damn situation over here, too, for 9/11. And the older generation disappears, and the younger generation don't know what the hell's going on. So that's why we have to keep doing all the memorials left and right, just to keep reminding ourselves what the hell happened. But it's also a constant sore, because we're still demonstrating to us on who to hate and who to be angry at. It's bad enough we got this going on as it is, despite the fact that nature's trying to kill us at this point over here, despite the fact that we've let nature try to kill us. I mean, hell, we've allowed global warming coming to a point where nature's trying to kill us one way or another. New mutant bugs we're trying to deal with, and people are calling it a fake. And yes, some of those are calling it as fake. They're dying left and right. We've got politicians trying to capitalize on anything and everything just to increase their own damn egos at this point over here. Even chasing Nobel laureates. God, I can't stand that. So you wonder how come I'm very cynical these days of what's going on. I'm very cynical of what's happening these days. And I have to make the case out to people. I have to make the case out for myself, basically. Or for anybody else that's going to be listening to these damn diatribes I keep doing. Wondering whether or not if I actually lost my head or not. I probably have a long time ago. And maybe I haven't made any sense to anybody else these days. Or maybe I have, and I pissed off a hell of a lot of people. If I did, I must be doing something good. Because something is sinking down on you, and it's pissing you off, and it's upsetting you. And it means there's something that you haven't done, or haven't comprehended yet. You're afraid to. I know the feeling. It happens to me a lot. There's some things I don't want to deal with, and other things I have to deal with, and this is one of the things I have to deal with. Spent the day-to-day living in a house, or actually an apartment, trying to deal with people who have COVID, dealing with fires happening left and right, and we've got global warming causing a lot of that, not to mention human stupidity. A coming out party starts a major fire. Damn near devastates you. Too much area and a lot of homes. Lightning strikes happening and causing more fires because of unstable weather patterns. We're fighting that one. So now everybody else has got to share in with the misery by breathing in the ashes. If we're not having problems with the damn COVID virus, now we got problems with the damn ashes. Another situation over here, which I keep hearing about, that hardly anybody talks about, and it's a little bit of a pet peeve of mine anyway. The cruising industry is still suffering left and right. Now, why would the hell you care about that? If you know somebody working in the travel agencies, or in the cruise entertainment industry, then you actually understand what it is that they're going through. They lost jobs because of the damn COVID. Markets collapsed. Economies going tanking left and right. Countries are having a field day over this damn shit. Companies are trying to find new ways to cope, even to restructure. And all depends upon the lovely bureaucracy we've got set up over here to screw people over left and right. They're supposedly helping people out, but In the end, we're killing people and we're killing companies left and right. Gotta hand it for the CDC. And you gotta hand it over to the current administration who screwed us over left and right. I'm not starting to throw in who I'm going to be voting for at this point over here. I already know who the hell I'm voting for. I'm waiting for the time to vote. But besides that, besides the COVID, besides depressions, despite everything else that's happening these days, I've also had people trying to remind me of more fear and more phobias and more things to look out for, to be terrified, to be angry at, to be hateful at, and not to mention to keep looking at the skies and wonder whether or not we're going to be running into the revelation or not. If we're going to be facing Ragnarok, Armageddon, or God knows what else we're going to be calling it these days. Or maybe we haven't had enough suffering enough as it is these days. Maybe we need major earthquakes. Hell, we've already had people trying to kill each other in riots left and right. Might as well have more. Plagues, locusts, famine. Yeah, I guess we haven't got enough of that just yet. So you notice what kind of sarcastic humor I'm using at this point over here for my cynicism. It is cynicism. Because right now, it's all I got is cynicism at this point over here. How the hell am I supposed to be able to deal with this shit? Coming through the air vents right now, from the stuff being filtered through the machines, into here, is microparticles concerning about the smoke, ash falls, from the fires happening up and down. A physical manifestation of crap happening these days, and I get to smell it in my damn home. And I'm surprised the fire alarms haven't gone on me just yet. Scary enough as it is. Other than that, geez, I'm having a peachy kind of a year, aren't I? I mean, aren't we having a nice fun year? Do me a favor, boys and girls. If you happen to actually see any of my videos over here, I'm wondering if you're dealing with a madman over here. Consider this. Yes, you are dealing with a madman. He's mad, he's angry, he's pissed off, and he's also insane. Because anybody else who's quote-unquote sane these days ought to be locked up. Because as far as I'm concerned, you have to be insane to deal with the current times we've got right now. Otherwise, I don't know where the hell we're going to be at. And I don't know what people are going to be doing these days. But I know what I have to be doing. Things one day at a time, and that's all I've got. So if you've got any belly aches, beefs, gripes, grumbles, pissed off, unpissed off, you've got any comments or critiques to make, any one of my videos, you can make your comments and critiques on that one. You can also hit your likes, your dislikes. Sorry, I don't have any middle fingers for you to use on me. Or no, I don't have any thumbs up, but if you can find some of those, that'd be nice too. Hit the subscribe, yell at people, tell them that you found a lunatic that you absolutely want to throw popcorn at, or worse. You don't want to ruin your computer screens, you don't want to ruin your television screens. You sure as hell don't want to watch me, do you? I've seen a lot of YouTube people out there trying to gather as much paid people as they can, have a bunch of subscribers these days, and I'm slow at this. And I'm not in a rush to building up my clientele, so to speak. I'm not trying to build a church. I'm not trying to build a fan club. I am just trying to say what's on my mind. What I've gone through, what I've experienced, what I'm experiencing right now, my hopes, my dreams, my fears, my pissed off enough. Anything and everything that's coming out of my head and my mouth and everything else I've seen, observed these days. Why not? Because if I don't have that stuff being recorded, I don't know what else is going on. History can be recording everything else. It's my own observations of what's happening around me, including history, that I'm recording. I may get facts and figures screwed up. I generally do. But if I do get them right, I'll be surprised. Not bad for a college puke anyway. One of my videos I've been talking about my own history of how I got to situations like that and why I'm so damn cynical and why I'm so damn pissed off at life and everything else right now. When you go through a hell of a lot of emotional ordeals, and it takes a hell of a lot out of you, you have to fight for survival left and right. That's what I've been doing left and right. It's not easy, but and don't start playing the eye of the tiger for me. Come on. I'm old, but I'm not into the eye of the tiger. Thank you very much. Survivor was a cool group anyway. You could put REM into the world, that works. Billy Joel, we didn't start the fire, that also works too. Bad jokes, because we do got fires going on all around the place. Anyway, I'm out of here. I'm going to see if I get some. I'm going to see if I can try getting sleep these days. You try having sleep issues these days over the past year. Let's see how your brain's working afterwards. You start turning into a damn vampire without second blood, but the only we crave right now is sleep. You become a sleep-deprived zombie. And thank you that The Walking Dead is finally buried alive. Maybe he'll be just buried alive only. Who knows? That's enough pop culture for tonight.